Jacob Morris keeps. He's stopped by Abel Gonzalez and Deontay Williams.
Okay, everybody, here we are back. Had a little computer trouble. Our man Cameron Cassidy got us back on the air, so appreciate you guys sticking with us. Apologies for us not able to continue the broadcast there, but we're back on now. Hope you're checking us back out. We are so sorry for that, but now we're back at it. It is third quarter, 1:15 and counting. Mustangs are still up 49-14, and yet driving down to the Kempner 14-yard line. Josh Brister is now the game as quarterback, and JV running back Jake Yawn, number 35, is in the game. Brister's going to go back, got a little pressure, trying to fight through, and he's going to be sacked. The ball comes loose, and it looks like it is going to be.
Looks like it's going to be. Yep. They're on the recovery, maybe?
I believe so. That was a good drive by Friends Woodbury watching as we were off air.
Yeah.
They were giving the ball quite a bit to Jake Yawn, brother of former Mustang Jared Yawn, who now works at – I'm sorry.
Well, I was going to say, and other former Mustang, JP
and
Yawn.
JP Yawn, absolutely. JP, I apologize, sir. Did not want to leave you out. You're a good man, too. So, again, and Jared's actually my son's grade. He is a junior in college, but he is working on the staff at the high school, working his way through, working his way up. He was dreams and goals he has is to be a high school football coach. So he's working with that right now. So glad to have these guys out here, some of these JV guys getting some snaps. All right, we have back to live action. It is going to be Kempner doubles down, and again, little swing pass out into the flats to number 8, but he's taken down quickly and immediately by 42 Slaughter and 18 Kreitz. Good to have him back in the game. He got a little shaken up earlier in the game. Good to have him back. Again, 30 seconds on the clock in this third quarter. Let's see if Kempner tries to be quick and get one more snap off, or is satisfied just to go with the fourth quarter. They're lining up, trying to get one more snap off. They have a doubles each side. Twin receivers, running back line up behind, handoff. Breaking outside number 5, doesn't get anywhere because he is taken down by number 26 of the Mustangs. I do not have that number on me, and I apologize for that.
Yeah, and I mean, that's just been the story of the running game tonight for Kempner, Coach, hasn't it? I mean, just really nowhere to go, right?
Yeah, nowhere to go. All right, that is the end of the third quarter. Your Mustangs are up 49-14. Been an exciting game here, and I'm trying to find that number. That was 26. Did I not say that?
I believe you did.
Excuse me. It is Connor Collins. I'm sorry. I had that number on another piece of paper. I apologize for that. So, looking at the overall picture of the game today, it's been an exciting game.
Right. Yeah, very much so.
Lots of penalties.
Right. Yep.
A first quarter that lasted 54 minutes.
Yep. A little something to everything, right?
A little something to everything. We've had interceptions. We've had fumbles. We've had a 2-point conversion on an extra point by
that was blocked.
That was blocked by 75 Tyler Threadgill. Give him 2,
right.
I guess you could say.
Right.
We've had some good passes there by Mickey and, as you mentioned, Butler. And you mentioned Mickey did such a great job last week with his touchdowns. Now it's the Jackson Lee show with his 3 or 2 touchdowns today. So
yeah, right.
Kind of a changing of pace there for the Mustangs, and it's next man up mentality. All right, here we go back to live action. Start of the fourth quarter. It is 3rd down and 10 for the Kempner Cougars. Doubles, receivers out, high snap. Green steps back, kind of rolls out to his right, pointing, directing traffic, and the pass is.
Well, it looks like it was caught right there.
It is a catch. They're all the way up to the 30-yard line, which is going to be enough for a Kempner first down.
Yeah, and you know, most games that you see are 49-14 at the start of the fourth quarter. Usually you say, wow, that's probably a pretty boring game. But, Coach, I think this is probably the most entertaining 35-point game I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, for sure. All right, here we go. Again, double receivers each side. Green calling out the pass. Ball, he's going to go up top, high, looping ball. That is also caught by Kempner.
What a catch right there.
By number 12, Elvin Williams. How much air is under that ball, Jake?
A lot.
Good Lord, Jacob.
I mean, yeah, you know, the way he aired it out, it looked like he was throwing a Hail Mary, but it was only about 25 yards downfield.
That thing is bringing some rain down with it, but check the ball that it's wet. Goodness gracious.
I know.
Kempner kind of hurrying up, maybe too little too late. Again, they're going doubles. Receivers out with the running back, extra protection, roll out to the left, little flop pass. Oh, that still was caught. Taken down to number to Maxon. Nice catch by him. It is going to take that to a Kempner first down again on the 27-yard line. Where are they marking? Yeah, they're marking it Cougars. We're a little ahead of the play there.
Well, the Cougars are marching now.
They are marching for sure. Princeton's got a few backups in the defense as the defensive line is still killing it, doing a great job. The running game has just not been there all night. That was number 4 getting in there, Cooper Prince. And looking, I'm trying to get the numbers. I just can't get them all. Some of the shirts are crumpled up. I can't see those numbers. It is now 2nd and 10 for Kempner. Again, Green still calling out the plays, running back to, bad snap to his right, comes up, picks up, throws the ball high up in the air. He's got a man open.
Wow. Wow.
That is going to be a touchdown by number 2, Luke Maxon. That ball, again, it goes so high in the air. That's craziness.
It is. And honestly, I think that makes it harder for the Friendswood DBs to make a play on the ball because I think it throws their timing off.
It could.
They're waiting so long for the ball to get there, you know? I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due. That was a great drive by Kempner right there. I think that was, 4, maybe 5 plays?
Yeah, for sure. And they're kind of kicking in the lead. Now your Mustangs are up 49-20, pending the extra point. And, again, thank you guys for sticking with us out there. Sorry we had to go out. A few tech issues, just the computers and what they can or cannot do. The kick is up, and it is good. That is not going to bring your score with 9:51 in the fourth quarter to your Friendswood Mustangs 49 and the Kempner Cougars 21.
Yeah, and I just said I'll say it again. Yeah, I mean, this game's a blowout, but this is the most entertaining blowout I think I've ever seen, Coach.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of interesting here as we're looking at it. Hopefully we don't have any more tech issues and can finish this game up tonight.
Right.
And, again, looking ahead, your Friendswood Mustangs are going to play next week versus A&M Consolidated, a state-ranked team. So it's going to be a great test for the Mustangs as the playoffs start. And that's really for everybody because you've got whoever's the number 1 seed is going to host the number 4 seed.
Right.
So we're the number 4. We got to travel to their place. They get to host the first round. So you're going to have a first-round matchup. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But, just like they say in the NFL, every given Sunday, it's the same with high school football. Every given Friday night, anything can happen. I'm very excited to see how well the Mustangs perform in this game against A&M Consolidated.
Yeah, for sure. You can definitely look at today's scores just on the college landscape of football and see how things change. There's a kick again. Kempner has kicked at least 3 of their kickoffs just directly out of bounds.
Yeah.
Didn't even hit inbounds. Didn't even bounce. It bounced 5 to 6 yards out of the field of play. I'm not sure if that's the plan.
I hope not.
Or is that just, again, a shankopotamus and somebody hits it out of bounds? So the officials have definitely needed to they'll need to wash their flags tonight. They've got plenty of dirt on them.
They'll need to wash them off, and I definitely think they'll wake up tomorrow with a sore right arm from throwing the flag so many times,
Well, they're earning their keep at least, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Earning their keep. Well, that's okay. We're earning our keep tonight as well as we're sitting here again. Our producer, computer guru extraordinaire, Mr. Cassie, has gotten us back on the air. Without him, we are nothing, and we're very appreciative of you, young man. Thank you for your time each and every week. Al Tag and his staff of kids and students do a great job of producing these programs each and every week for us. We're grateful for those guys.
It looks like they still only have 20 on the scoreboard, Coach.
I think, they've messed up somewhere. They didn't give the extra point to Kempner. I'm sure somebody will tell them as Mustangs go again with a twin receivers on top, single set, handoff to Jake Yon, number 35, rumbles and stumbles through there for about 7 yards. It'll be second and about, they're only getting him 6, so second and about 4.
Yeah, and I'm seeing a lot of jerseys without names on the back, meaning that we're seeing a lot of JV players getting brought up and getting some minutes right here, so I'm really happy to see that.
For sure, for sure. Again, twins up top, single receiver near side, high snap, fires over Brister. Oh, just out of the reach of number 89, if I can read that shirt correctly, and I'm trying to get these numbers. I know the parents want to hear about it, and I apologize. We just can't get them all as fast as they can run the play. 89, it looks like that is, there's an 88. Maddox Joy, I believe that's 88. His shirt's kind of crumpled up, and I can't see it.
Yeah, I believe that's 88.
88, yeah, Maddox Joy. And there's lots of kids getting in here in the game tonight. Again, doubles up, stop, single receiver, downside handoff to Jake Yon, who's going to run through there and get and drive his feet. He'll get his forward progress. Oh, my goodness, the whistle has gone. Please stop running over everybody.
Come on, gentlemen, plays.
My goodness.
Plays over.
I can hear the whistle up here.
Yeah.
Forward progress takes him to about a 42-yard line, which is going to give the Mustangs fourth and a very short one.
Right.
With 8:33 on the clock, up 29, I'm going for it.
I'm going for it just to keep the clock running.
I'm not a coaching genius, but I'm going for it, absolutely.
Right.
Jackson Black in the game also. Good handout. There he goes. Jake Yon is going to end up getting the first down. Nice job. As we're trying to make sure we get some of these numbers in here. Looks like Antoine Parker, A.J. Parker, is also in the game. Number 80 has done a really good job on the JV side. And will definitely be up on the varsity side next year with the losses of Jackson Lee and Garrett Mickey. And AJ's a good explosive player. I know he's done a great job for the JV program. Looking forward to see what he can do next year. And, of course, Maddox Joy has had a good one as well. Snap up to Brister, hand off to Yon again, breaking it outside, getting a few tackles, trying to get out there, getting about 4 yards, getting some nice snaps. Line are picking him up, saying, Jake, come on, son, you're doing a good job. Looks like you have a Kempner player down. Timeout is going to be called on the field. It'll be second and about 6 as the Mustangs are going to go and take a quick little break for the injured player. Trying to look at all these numbers and getting these kids in. Who's playing line? It's
tough. They're so many players are getting subbed out here. It's hard to keep up.
Looks like we have 53. Morgan Benson used to have him in class. Had his sister all the time too. We'd give her a hard time because she was late all the time. But great kid. Just give her a hard time. It was fun. Let me think. Logan Buckholtz, who's been in there. 70. Willie Jones, my man, Big Willie Jones is in there. It looks like, if I'm reading these numbers correctly, yes, sir, he is in as well. Oh, goodness. Trying to see them all. Just hard to read them all, Jacob, you know what I mean?
No, I totally get you there, Coach.
65, Brady Freeze is in there too. As the Koopner guy gets up off his own power, good for him. And again, we mentioned St. Jean in as well. So, again, getting some good snaps here for these Friendswood younger Mustangs, getting some snaps under the belt. We'll be calling their names next year as they move on up in the ranks.
Absolutely.
Back to live action. Twins up top, single receiver set near side. Josh Brister as the quarterback. Jake Yon offset to his right. The official says run that clock, and they do. It is 7:08 going as the Mustangs still looking over there. 20 seconds on the play clock. Going to try to take, I guess, as much as they can. Now they're set. Yon moves to Brister's right. Little high snap. Brister's going to take off and cut back. Going to try to get a few yards of that. Gets a few just back to the line of scrimmage. Not much doing there for big Jake Brister. They keep saying Jacob Morris because that's what's on the – Morris plays defense and his number is 0, so that's kind of what it'd be. So we'll be interested to see if Josh Brister's going to keep 0 as his number next year as his next year comes on. But anyway, we'll see. So now we have, again, looks like the same format for the Mustangs. We've got twins up top, near side, single receiver set. The Maddox Joys down here near us on the Kempner sideline. O-line's looking back at Brister for the call. Brister's going to let one fly. He's got a man open downfield. Oh, nice catch.
What a catch right there.
That is a gorgeous catch. That is by Jackson Black, number 16. What a great catch by Jackson. Brister could not have thrown that any better, just where he could kind of catch it and dive and get it. Very nice catch by Mr. Black on that.
Yeah, and I was just thinking how nice it would be to see Brister let one fly. So a great play right there.
For sure. Handoff up the gut, breaking it outside to Yon.
Touchdown.
3, 2, 1. Touchdown. His first of his career on the varsity level. Jake Yon.
First of many, I'm sure.
I'm sure. You know, his parents are excited. His brothers are excited. And, of course, his brother who's coaching has got to be smiling ear to ear.
Absolutely.
Don't really know why that's going off because we're not at home. But anyway.
All right. I was kind of wondering the same thing there, but all right.
I guess they got confused on who was scoring. That is now going to take your score, pending the extra point, 55-21 with 5:44 to go on the clock. Oh, they're going to go for 2, or there was a mistake. They went for 2, and it is
incomplete. It looks like two Friendswood players both went for the ball right there, and it kind of knocked it out of each other's hands. You hate to see that.
They were looking at each other thinking, I'm supposed to be over here, not you.
Right, wow. You know, you don't see that too often. Your own teammate stops you from catching the ball.
Yeah, interesting call, though, for the Mustangs to go for 2 on that. Not sure what
Yeah.
that was a called play or they just messed that up. But
Yeah, it looked like they went to kick the extra point. Maybe the hold was bad, so
maybe
Brister just popped up. I don't know. I don't see Johnson calling a fake extra point right there, but
we call that fire. We just kind of at the junior high level, if it's something messes up on the snap, which it's hard to do,
right.
we just automatically call fire and have whoever's on the outside, those receivers, they break out in the flats.
Yeah.
The snapper gets up, tries to throw it. Just we yell fire. It's how we do it, trying to get him alert.
Yeah, just mentioned that in 8th grade. I caught 2 extra points because I was the outside blocker. I remember the fire call distinctly.
Nice.
Yeah,
Look at that. All right. Well, we did teach you something.
Yeah, hey, I learned something after all, right, Coach?
Well, in my math class, you learned a lot. I know that.
Yeah, making our tax dollars hard at work.
Oh, that's funny. Hippity hoppity, distributed property, right? You got to remember that.
I'll never forget it.
For sure. All right, the Mustangs here getting back on the field to kick off after a nice run and a big setup big setup play by Brister to Jackson Black. Set up that run by Jake Yawn. So here we are now, 5:43, and the clock is rolling. Thank goodness for that. As we see here,
yeah, no kidding.
55-21. Garza's going to squib this, and it's going to get on the ground, hop up, bounce and bounce and bounce. Somebody's going to pick it up, going to break it outside. Number 9 is going to get outside. Can he do it this time? He's got the speed. He gets outside. He's breaking it down. He's at the 45 to the 40, and he's going to be tackled by a bunch of Mustangs, taken out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Boy, that's been almost the 3rd time he's broken one, isn't it?
Yeah, number 9. I mean, he's just such a dangerous returner. That's going to be Ellis Sanusi. I believe I pronounced that correctly.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, I mean, just very dangerous returner. The ball bounced in front of another Kempner player, and he deliberately let it roll right past him so that Sanusi could come.
I got an idea. You take it.
Yeah, and a great idea, too. But, yeah, good return right there. Gives Kempner good field position here with 4:50 counting.
And the clock is rolling.
Yeah.
Maybe they heard our wishes.
Thank goodness. I was trying to telepathically communicate, and I think they heard me.
Yeah, I think so. All right, a little out to the flats. Big number 3 with that again. He was going to try to hurdle.
Whoa.
He was going to try to hurdle. And Carlos Hernandez, number 23, said, "Not today, sir."
Yeah, slow
Picked
your roll.
him up, and now number 3 is hurt. That is Mario James. Again, mentioned him a couple times tonight. Tall, good-looking kid. Got some talent there for sure. Lanky. And he tried to hurdle if he was going to pull the Saquon Barkley, except doing it in the reverse order, facing him. But he tried to hurdle, and Hernandez said, "No, sir." So now he is kind of limping off the field. But, again, a good-looking kid. Good little ball player there, lanky, and hope he's okay. Back to live action. It's going to be a pass up the middle, going to top to number 22. He catches it. And falls. He drops it.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. There was Carlos Hernandez again in coverage. They were trying to get the ball to Luke Maxson. Again, that ball just flies so high when Green throws it.
I really think it messes with defensive DBs.
The timing, yeah. For sure. But anyway, they had the catch. He fell to the ground. The ball did not hold it all the way through. So
yeah.
All right, the Cougars are back in, and of course number 3 is back in the game. James, glad he is not hurt. We're going to go twins, both sides. Running back offset to the right. Quarterback back to pass, pressure fielding it right across the middle. Catch again by the aforementioned James, number 3. Good to see him back in the game. Catching that ball, going to take Kentner down. First down on the 24 3-yard line.
And that's good enough for a Cougar first down.
The Cougars, hello. The Kempner Cougars are going trips, far side, near side, single receiver set, middle recruit. They're trying a little wheel route. They were trying to get the little wheel route out there by Luke Maxson. I think the Mustangs invented the wheel route, so they're not going to fall for that.
I think you're right there,
Garrison
Coach.
McElwain, number 34 in coverage, as I've said many times. My second favorite, Garrison.
Of course, naturally.
McElwain's a great kid. Love his family. Guys, again, got to coach his sisters. His grandparents are so special. They're just a good overall group of people, and we have a lot of those families in Friendswood. I'm honored to be a part of their kids' lives. Back to live action. Here we go. We got twins, 4 Kempner receivers. We've got running back offset, little high snap Green, some pressure going through the middle, and caught again by James, number 3.
Some crazy catches made here by these Kempner receivers. I mean, over the middle, jumping, getting hit. Props to number 3 for holding on to the ball right there.
For sure. It's now going to be 3rd down and about 4 as that clock is running to 2:02 and still running on. 55-21. Your Mustangs are definitely in a comfortable lead. Again, we're going twins. Running back's there to block. Green going to throw one up, and it's going to be caught. Oh, one-handed snag. Wow. My goodness, by Luke Maxon, number 2. Again, a great one-handed snag as he runs out of bounds, stopping the clock and, oh, they're not stopping the clock, excuse me, getting the first down to the 9-yard line.
First and goal inside 10.
A bit of a late surge here in the game. A little, day late and a dollar short
yeah,
here.
Yeah, too little, too late. Again, they're going trips to the far side, near side. Calling out the ball is number 4. The quarterback's going to step up in the pocket. It's going to be down to number 2. Maxon again going to try to drive those feet. On his feet still, breaks one tackle. Oh, can't quite slither out. Going to take it all the way down to their 4-yard line as they're trying to hurry to score one more time as the clock is going to keep running. I guess they're running the clock now. A minute left in the ball game.
Yeah, what a game this has been, Coach.
It's been interesting for sure. Now we got trips to the near side. Single receiver set up top. Green barking out the calls. Looks to this left side. Over top in the flats. Oh, and he overthrows the intended receiver. May have scored on that. I'm not real sure. My man Nathan Mills, number 50, was there as a linebacker, going to take care of that in case that ball would have been caught. I think he might have made the play there. Love that guy. There's no doubt about that. 30 seconds to go on the clock here as the Kempner Cougars are trying to get one more play off here. Going to throw up in the air, going to Green, and it is going to be caught by the Cougars.
And I believe that'll do it. They haven't stopped the clock here with just 12 seconds left.
They're not going to, for sure.
Well,
that is going to end the game here. They're going to let them do the extra point or not. I guess they are with no time on the clock. They're letting it's just still running. And that is the ball game clock is at 0. They're going to let them have this extra point. And let's see if they can convert. Going to have this lead right now. Mustangs are 55-27. And the Mustangs are just coming off the field.
Not even going to defend it.
No, there's no need.
Yeah, no point.
And they're just going to call that the ball game, not even let them kick it. So here we go. That is it. Your final score from Mercer Stadium in Sugar Land, Texas. Your Friendswood Mustangs 55, the Kempner Cougars 27. What a great fun night it's been, Jacob, calling this ball game.
Oh, it's great. And, I think this is a good preview for what Friendswood football fans can expect next season from us going forward in the booth. So very, very good time here in this game.
Yeah, hopefully we both get to come back next year. I plan on coming back. I hope you plan on coming back as well to help me out doing this because, as we know, Kirk Lowe is going to retire as the radio voice of the Mustangs, and I guess that means you and I are next up.
Yeah, I guess he's passing the torch to us, Coach.
I guess so.
We got big shoes to fill.
Yeah, big shoes to fill for sure. So, again, appreciate everybody listening out to us tonight. Thank y'all for joining in and chatting us up. We're sorry for the quick little tech issue, but, again, Cameron Cassie, our guy, got us back online. So huge thanks to Mr. Cassie for taking care of us tonight. Again, thank y'all so much for checking us out. We'll hope to see you all or hear from y'all next week when your Friendswood Mustangs starts the first round of the playoffs against A&M Consolidated next Friday night. So again, this is Coach Fritz for Jacob Rich and Cameron Cassie. Your Friendswood win the ball game 55-27. Everybody have a great rest of the weekend.